Hey guys, so today I was at the 4-wheel drive Supercenter store and I picked up the batblock. So I'm just going to do a quick unboxing, mainly because it's getting late and I just want to get this thing open to have a quick look, and then I will skip ahead to probably tomorrow when there's more light, and yeah, can have a proper look. So let's get this thing open. So very first thing you see, instruction manual, user manual. Don't really need that. There is 2 sets of Allen keys. Got your foam. And then we got the batblock itself. It's got some kind of fluff all over it. Not sure what that's from, if it's from the foam, but it doesn't matter. Put these Allen keys aside. And we will take the batblock out of the box. Alright, let's have a look at this thing. Okay, so at first we'll take a quick look at the front. So, see, we got our King's battery monitor here. We've got a SIG socket here. We have 2 USB-A ports, 1 USB-C and 1 USB-A quick charge port. So this will be the one that I would mainly use. Can't really see myself using these SIG sockets anymore, to be honest, and I probably won't use this one either, but this one I definitely will use. And then we got our isolator switch. Seems to work all right. Moving to one side, you'll be able to see that's where the DC charger is housed. You can see, I guess you can see just the lights. That's why this is just feels like just plastic. Just so you can see the lights, see what's working, what's not. Me personally, I don't like the fact that the DC charger is inside of the box, just because of heat reasons. I think it may get pretty hot inside of here, so I may actually pull that out of the box in the future. Moving to the back. Now, what's it say here? Warning, M8 nut is suitable to use on the high current terminals. Ensure that it's tight, pretty obvious. So you've got these, and this is mainly for hooking up inverters. So you unscrew that, tighten it up, pretty straightforward. I may actually change that though to a 175 amp Anderson plug. We'll see. And then the other side, we've got 2 ordinary Anderson plugs, 50 amp. One here that's for your solar input, and then the big one above, which is for your alternator. So again, I may change things around here. If you've watched my channel, you see that every box that I've owned, I have actually modified, and that's not going to be any different. I am going to modify this box. So as soon as I get inside of it, I will see what I'm going to modify, but I'm definitely going to add more Anderson plugs because 2, it just isn't enough for me. So there's going to be more added, and that DC charger is going to come out of this box. Whether I put a different brand DC charger on the back of it or something, I don't know yet, but I'll have to see. But it's definitely coming out of the box and will be outside of the box, just for heat reasons. So all in all, box seems pretty sturdy, pretty well made. I'll get inside of it tomorrow and see what kind of cables they're using, what kind of fusing they're using, and yeah, I'll see what I'm going to change. Okay guys, so I've got the battery box open, kind of. So here it is when you take the lid off. So that's what it looks like with the battery in it. Yes, I stuck a battery in it. So this is what it looks like. It's got this cover underneath it. That's where all the wiring is. I've got to take these screws out to remove this cover. I'm not very impressed with the screws that they've used. They've used pretty low quality ones that look fairly easy to strip, so I may end up changing those actual screws that hold it down, but you can't really blame them because they're probably thinking a lot of people aren't even going to be opening this too much. You'd only be opening this if you blow a fuse or not, but still I think that the screws shouldn't be that flimsy that they're going to strip. So I may change them. But yeah, let's get this thing open and have a look. Okay, so this is what it looks like without the cover on. So we got your 25 amp DC charger here. We have the shunt right in there. These two terminals here are for what they're calling like the inverter terminal things. I don't really know. And we got these Anderson plugs here on this side. They're all for that DC charger. These two here are actual outlets you can use. And they're going to Medi fuses here, which is good. It looks like this purple cable was also going to this fuse. So I'll have to see what that actually is, because I'm not sure. We got another fuse over here. That looks like it's coming off your main switch. That's your main fuse for the whole thing. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty well done. You got your battery monitor here. So what I'm thinking about doing, I'm just thinking, because I am going to change this box over, I'm going to take this DC charger out of the box completely because it's going to get hot in here and I don't like that. I'm going to change this shunt over to a Victron shunt and this monitor to the Victron monitor as well. I'm going to get rid of these two fuses, add more fuses in, and I may get rid of these Anderson plugs here going to the DC charger. I may completely get rid of that, add maybe one Anderson plug here and try and see if I can add a 175 amp fuse here for my inverter. And since nothing will be over here, I have heaps of room here. And I may add a extra Anderson plug over on this side, maybe on the outside, or maybe a flush mount one actually, where this sits. So the charger can hook up to that and then go into its own fuse that way. So yeah, that's how I'm thinking about doing it, just by looking at this. yeah, so let me know if you think it's a good idea in the comments. And yeah, if there's any other videos of people doing something like this, send a link, because I would like to see before I start doing this. But yeah, let me know what you think, and my next video will probably be actually doing this build.